Hey everybody, David here, and today I want to talk about some of the upcoming superhero movies that are coming out this year. Usually I do this before the new year starts, but I've been running a little late on this one. I actually almost forgot about it, so here I am doing this right now, looking at the superhero movies that are coming out in 2020. Let's start right in the beginning. I'm going to waste no time here, and I'm not going to put too much thoughts into it because I've already done a video of the upcoming movies I'm really looking forward to, and a lot of these have made my list. There are some that didn't make my list, so maybe I'll give some quick thoughts. I don't know. So let's run through this. Coming out on February 7th, 2020, we got Birds of Prey. I'm always looking forward to a new DC or Marvel film. So even if the trailers haven't hooked me yet, I'm always hoping for the best. So hopefully this one will be a good one, following the success that DC has been getting lately with Shazam and Aquaman and Joker. Hopefully Birds of Prey is another hit for them. We'll see. Moving on, March 13th, 2020, Bloodshot starring Vin Diesel. I'm going to be honest, I don't really care for this one. But it's a superhero movie. Usually I'll check it out eventually, especially if I hear really good word of mouth about it. And moving on to April 3rd, 2020, we finally get New Mutants. That's right, the New Mutants, the final film from Fox, is actually coming out this year unless it gets pushed back again. And guess what? A trailer dropped today, and I'm going to admit, I thought, even though I don't usually like horror, this trailer looked really good for a superhero movie, and I am looking forward to it now. The only thing that I'm worried about is that I'm going to be covering my eyes for most of the time, but if the movie gets a lot of good reviews, you can definitely bet I'll be checking this one out in the theaters, and so far it's looking good. Moving on to May 1st, 2020, we see Black Widow. Obviously, I've given my thoughts on that. June 5th, 2020, my most anticipated movie of this year, Wonder Woman 1984. On July 31st, 2020, Morbius comes out, and look, I don't think Sony should be doing these Marvel movies on their own. Jared Leto stars as Morbius. I don't know what this is going to be, but it doesn't smell good right now. So, moving on. Venom 2 is apparently coming out October 2nd, 2020. Tom Hardy returns. Woody Harrelson is playing Carnage, and Andy Serkis is the new director. What gives me faith about this movie is that Andy Serkis is directing. Even though I wasn't a huge fan of Mowgli, I am a huge fan of Andy Serkis as an actor, and hopefully a director as well. I'm hoping this will be the movie that will prove to me that Andy Serkis can be an amazing director and show what he has. I'm always rooting for Andy Serkis, so as for Venom being a standalone movie, I'd rather Venom be connected to Spider-Man because it just makes more sense to me that way as someone who's grown up with the cartoons and the Spider-Man comic books. Venom has always been tied to Spider-Man. Seeing a solo movie, just okay, fine. Moving on to the final movie of 2020, we have Eternals coming out November 6th, 2020. And yes, the MCU puts the nail down at the end of the year for superhero movies. And you know what? This is going to be a fresh take I think a lot of people really want to see. We could always use another Guardians of the Galaxy type movie. Angelina Jolie is in this movie. So that is pretty interesting that they got an actress like her to be part of the MCU. Hopefully Christian Bale will follow suit. We'll see. But for now, yeah, 2020 looks pretty good. There's some ones that I'm really excited about and some that I'm not so excited about, but hopefully they can prove me wrong because superhero movies are movies that I'm always excited to check out. And even the ones that don't look as good, I'm always hoping for the best. So we'll see. Sometimes there are some surprising ones. So with that being said, I hope you guys like this video. Please subscribe to my channel, especially if you are a huge fan of these type of movies, because I am. And until next time, take care.